Imagine setting a strict 30-minute timer on your Instagram right now. When it locks you out, like where does your freed up time actually go?
That is the big question, isn't it?
Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to explore this fascinating newsletter by Jadrian Wooten. He breaks down a massive field experiment on social media use, and we're going to use it as a sort of masterclass on the economics of opportunity cost, perfect for anyone just starting out in like university level economics.
Yeah, and to really understand what happens when you abruptly cut off an app, we have to look at how we budget our days, not with our wallets,
Yeah,
but with our hours.
right, because users don't just immediately hop from a blocked Facebook app over to a similar network like TikTok.
Exactly. And the reason for that is actually rooted in a 1965 economic theory by Nobel laureate Gary Becker.
Oh, Gary Becker, yeah.
So Becker completely flipped how economists view scarcity. Instead of just tracking money, he argued that human behavior is this massive optimization problem.
Where time is the ultimate scarce resource.
Yes. Think of your 24 hours like a fixed game of Tetris.
Oh, I like that analogy.
If a four-block piece drops down, you physically cannot fit anything else into that exact same space. Every hour you spend has a rigid cost.
Because it's the loss of whatever else could have occupied that slot,
Exactly.
which completely changes how we define an economic substitute. Normally, when we think of economic substitutes, we think of identical items, right?
Yeah.
Like Coke and Pepsi, or Uber and Lyft.
Right, the classic Econ 101 examples.
But Becker argues that if two activities compete for the same Tetris block of time, they are substitutes.
Even if they look completely different.
Yeah, and we can see this playing out mechanically in the experiment Wooten highlighted.
Right, the one where researchers paid participants.
Yeah, up to $125 a week to drastically reduce their time on Facebook and Instagram.
Which is a pretty good deal, honestly.
Oh, I would totally take that. But then they tracked their phones to see what actually filled the void, and the data really surprised me.
What do they find?
Well, when people cut back on Facebook, only about 6% of that free time went to other personal social networks.
Only 6%.
Yeah. For Instagram, it was a bit higher, 16%,
Hmm.
but the vast majority went completely elsewhere. 14.5% went to games, almost 19% went to YouTube.
That is a huge chunk.
And the biggest chunk, up to 39% for the Facebook group, went completely offline.
So they just put the phone down.
Right. But wait, I'm stuck here. Because Instagram is for, scrolling pictures of your friends, and YouTube is for watching long-form documentaries or tutorials from strangers.
Yeah, they serve totally different purposes.
So how can Becker justify them as direct substitutes?
Well, what's fascinating here is that the purpose doesn't matter to the clock. When someone breaks the dopamine loop of a social feed,
Right.
they don't necessarily seek out an identical social replacement. They might seek passive entertainment, like YouTube, or active physical engagement, like going for a walk.
Oh, I see. Because the true price of these free apps is paid in the currency of your irreplaceable time.
Exactly. They become fierce economic substitutes. They are all fighting for the exact same block in your daily Tetris board.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It means free apps are never actually costless.
No, never.
The opportunity cost of an hour of doom scrolling is whatever else you could have done with that hour.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, this competition for your time is the center of massive legal battles right now. Regulators are structuring antitrust cases around who Facebook actually competes with.
Like, is it just Snapchat, or is it anything that commands your attention?
Right. It's also the heart of major addiction lawsuits. Like a Los Angeles jury recently awarded $6 million against Meta and Google.
Wow.
Yeah, ruling they willfully monopolized the teenagers' time, leading to distress. Now, we aren't taking a side on that verdict.
Right, both companies disagree and plan to appeal.
Exactly. We're just reporting it.
Yeah.
But it proves the battle for your hours has incredibly high stakes.
Everything is competing for that same 24-hour board. Which leaves us with a final question for you to ponder.
A little homework.
Yeah. If every single app, video game, and walk outside is actively competing as a substitute for your limited time, are you consciously budgeting your attention? Or are you letting the platform suspend it for you?